We are now halfway through 2024, and so I thought I'd put a quick video together to show you how much money I've made online through all of my various income streams so far. Now, if you're new to the channel, I create books, I publish them on Amazon KDP, and then I document my journey here on YouTube. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell book covers and I do a few other things as well. But breaking down how I actually make money from my online content creation, I sell books on Amazon KDP, I make videos here on YouTube and earn money through Google AdSense and some sponsors, and then I also sell book covers on Etsy. This is my Amazon KDP journey so far. So you can see here I've been doing this now for around 3.5 years. But for the first 2.5 years of that, it was very much in the background. You can see here from the first half, 3/4 of the graph that I barely made any money. And that's because I was writing sci-fi and, not really writing to market and doing it more as a sort of passion project. It wasn't until mid-2022 where I saw the possibilities that, you can actually make money on Amazon KDP selling things like journals and notebooks. And so that's why you've got a little bit of a spike there in July 2022. Then a little bit about what I've been through is I was working full-time all the way up until August of 2023, and that's where I quit my job and started doing this full-time. And you can see from that graph here that from sort of summer 2023 that it really rocketed in terms of earnings. You've got the big Q4 jump there in November and December of 2023, but even into 2024, you can see the earnings is just going up and up, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not at a level yet where I'm making a full-time income on Amazon, but just looking at this graph, you can see the possibility. Hopefully it will just keep going up as I make more books. And then fingers crossed as well, when it comes to November and December this year, that jump there will be even higher. Now, looking at Amazon KDP and the amount of books that I've sold 6,283 titles. So ignoring July there, because I'm recording this on the 1st of July, the amount of sales per month is relatively consistent, but I think I can see a slight gradual increase there as we go from January through to June. April, for some reason, was one of my worst months. But I'm hoping that as we, get through summer now into autumn and winter, that those book sales are going to increase. Taking a little look at the stats for this YouTube channel, I blurred out the revenue here, but we will go into that a little bit later. I'm just not quite 100% sure of the terms of service, whether I'm allowed to show that. So if you know that, let me know in the comments below. But over 2024 so far, I've received over 311,000 views. You guys have watched over 20,000 hours of me just rambling at you, so thanks for that. And I've gained over 6,600 new subscribers. So absolutely chuffed with this YouTube channel. Thanks so much if you're checking it out. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my future videos. So yeah, looking at this graph, you can see I have various spikes. That's normally when I publish a video that kind of takes off. But most of these little spikes, up and down spikes, is whenever I create a new video. Looking along the bottom of this chart, every time there's a play button or a 2 or a 3, that's when I've created a new video. So I've tried to be as consistent as I possibly can around my book publishing and around other things. But I try to publish once a week on YouTube, sometimes twice a week, and sometimes it might be bi-weekly if I've got a lot of things to do. But I try to be as consistent as possible on YouTube, and I think that's hopefully one of the reasons why it's doing quite well at the moment. Taking a look into Etsy. This is a new venture that I started towards the end of last year. I started a digital shop on Etsy where I sell pre-made book covers, and then I also created one where I can create custom covers as well. And so in January, I sold a couple of pre-made book covers. But then in May and June, you see those 2 big spikes there in revenue. That's a couple of custom covers that I sold as well. So I tested some lower priced items on Etsy and didn't do very well with them. And so my aim with Etsy was a little bit more on the higher priced items, but with kind of more customizability. So hopefully this will keep growing, but either way, it's nice to get a little bit of extra revenue in through Etsy. Back to my book stuff. That's why most of you will be here. For the year of 2024 so far, my income for Amazon KDP is $12,746. That's a little over 10.5 grand for my Brits out there. So you can see here, I've got 121 books at the moment. At the beginning of the year, that might have been just under 100. So yeah, I make books every month, try and make 5 to 6 every month. But the income's pretty steady. I'm up to earning almost 2,500 a month now on Amazon KDP, and I hope that will continue to increase as we go into Q3 and Q4 of this year. And this is what a lot of other people also find on Amazon KDP, is that you might have 2 or 3 books that really take off and drive a large portion of your income. So on this chart here, we're looking at my top 10 best-selling books in 2024. You can see here the blue chart at the bottom is making between maybe $400 to $600 every month. And that's one of my best-selling adult coloring books. And so that sells organically without ads every single month, which is absolutely amazing. Then I have some more activity books. I think the yellow and orange bars are adult activity books. A couple of those in there are journals, and then there's some kid activity books as well. But what is quite interesting is out of that 12,000 odd that I've earned on Amazon, over 7,000 of it is just from 10 books. Looking into where I sell my books, just in case you're interested in that, the majority of my sales are print. You can see the handful of ebook sales there. But yeah, the majority are print. I sell a lot in the United States, generally because there's a bigger customer base there, but I do sell quite a few in the United Kingdom as well. I started running ads in Canada, so my sales over there are increasing, which is great. And then I get a few sales from Australia, and then a few kind of trickled around here and there as well. But I've shown you how much money I make on Amazon KDP, but I've not shown you my profit yet. And that's because I've not taken into account my expenses and also my ads. So looking at my income of $12,746, over 2024 so far, I've spent around $3,420 on ads. And my expenses is around $263. That's my monthly Mid-Journey subscription that I pay for. And then also $47 for the year for Creative Fabrica, which is where I get all my licensed fonts, a lot of images from my covers, really highly recommended. And if you're interested in Creative Fabrica, you can click the link in the description below. But doing all the maths on this, my take-home profit for 2024 so far through Amazon KDP is $9,063. That's approximately £7,152. So 6 months, $9,000. It doesn't look that amazing, right? But what's great about Amazon KDP is it's a long-term project. It's something that you try and grow and build. If I was comparing this to last year, I don't think I was even in a profit at this point of last year. So to go from $0 to $9,000 in profit is absolutely incredible. And what I'm hoping is that at this point in 2025, it will hopefully be at 15,000, 20,000, wherever that figure is, who knows, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. But I don't only publish on Amazon KDP. I also make things like these YouTube videos, and as I showed you earlier, I have an Etsy shop as well. So I wanted to kind of show you what that profit put together all looks like. So I've made this little chart here. I know it's very, very ugly, sorry about that. But looking here, where you take Etsy, YouTube, and Amazon KDP as a whole, you can see my profit per month is gradually increasing. So in January, it was just under $2,000. And then for June, it was a little over $2,500. So that's getting to that point there where it seems a little bit more of a proper income, Earning $2,500 per month is no small amount of change. But as I've got this YouTube channel as well, and I also have an email, I also do things like Creative Fabrica referrals, I also have an additional income stream on top of that as well. So I'm going to break down right now my total profit for 2024 so far. So I've made a little over $9,000 from publishing books on Amazon, just over $4,000 through AdSense on YouTube, $430 in profit on Etsy so far. And then I also have some YouTube sponsors, I have some affiliate marketing deals, and that so far has brought in just under $5,000. So my profit so far for 2024 is $18,375. So yeah, that's the figure. And I'm just going to go through some final thoughts now. So if you're looking to invest in yourself and start creating and selling digital content online, my main thought is that multiple income streams are key. As you can see here, my Amazon KDP, even with over 100 books, is not making me a full-time income yet. But that plus YouTube, plus Etsy, plus affiliate marketing, then it's getting up to that kind of full-time salary. I'm currently making a little over 3K profit per month. And that's the kind of baseline of what I need to earn in order to pay my mortgage, pay my bills, be able to put food on the table. And so that's a really good place to be at the moment. My next aim is to get that over to 4,000 a month and then 5,000 a month. When I get there, I'll feel a lot more comfortable and you might see me smile a little bit more on this YouTube channel. But one of the hugely exciting things of being an entrepreneur and selling things is the huge Q4 boost that you can get. I saw it last year where I made over $8,000 in December on Amazon KDP alone. So I'm really hopeful for a 5-figure month on Amazon this December. So if we can get that, that's going to boost all of my earnings for the year up a lot. But yeah, what I like to do on this channel is I like to be as transparent as possible. All of these figures are completely honest. I'm not lying to you over my ad spend or, making figures up of how much money I've earned. If I was, I'd make the figures a bit bigger. But yeah, as you can see, all of those income streams put together, a little over $18,000 for the first half of 2024, I think is a really good place to be in. Now, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to do one of these at the end of the year. And I bet you, fingers crossed, that number is going to be over $40,000 for the year. That's the target. Let's see if we can hit it. Okay, that's it for this video. Good luck to everyone out there with your journey in 2024. I hope that you get the sales and the orders that you're looking for, and I'll see you in the next one.